are you doing today? Welcome back to the channel. Today on the channel, I got to put some new pads in my filter for my fish because they're dirty, those pads. So I'm just going to put one in for now. And all these are is just old cushions from outside chairs. They work pretty good, they do. Well, I did come out here and I started draining it. As you can see, oh, I drained my barrel and look at it just running out. Don't drink that. No drinky. So I open the valve on the barrel, and what it does is it drains the water out of it. So I got that drained out, and I forgot to hit record. So now you're here, and you can see. So there's the old stuff. Look how dirty and gross that is. Holy. And of course the barrel's drained, and all that cord in there it's for east troughs. So I'm just going to stick this back in here like this. Oh, and here's a heater I'm using if everybody's wondering. There's a heater. It works pretty good, it does. So you just stick it down in there. Ow! Get! You stick the new stuff in here like this. You get it all the way around everything you can. And then we gotta slice it to go around that. Or I can just kind of push it around it, I guess. Doesn't really matter. This isn't gonna last too long anyways. It gets dirty pretty quick. It's dirtier than what I expected, to be honest with you. So I'll put that on there, which keeps it from going up and into the doodad. And I'm going to throw a couple rocks in it this time, just to keep her down. Because it does like to float up, because I tuned the pump back to high pressure. Ew. I need a bigger rock. Put a big one in there. I'm going to get a knife. Out! Gotta go over here and get a big rock. You get away from the pond, you little bugger. Clean the hands off with some snow. Whoa, that's cold, but it works. Grab myself a big rock. And we'll slap her right on top. Just like that. And that will keep that stuff from coming up. But as you can see here, you got to really pack it in and around because you don't want it coming up from the edges. Because when it comes up from the edges, it bypasses a filterage. And then it doesn't filterage properly. So I need a little piece to shove in there, which I'll get, and I'll be right back. Oh, I'm almost wiped out, Jim. My feet are wet already, for God's sakes. Remember, you got to keep your pond well filtered. If you have a pond, you know what I'm talking about. It's a lot of work. So if you want a pond that's not a lot of work, there's no such thing. I hate to tell you. That doesn't happen. Ponds are a lot of work. So as you can see, I got all wedged in around this pipe. So any water that comes up and through will be filtered. Get off the pond! Get! You're going to go through the damn thing. I know the styrofoam float's good, that's for sure. So now that that's done, we got to go back over here, and I got a valve, which drains the dirty water down in here. We got to close this back off. There we go. Make sure this is still tight, because if it isn't, it will flow by it. We don't want that happening. There we go. This is a heat trace that goes around this to stop that valve from freezing. So now we'll put this back in here somehow. Like that. Put that back in here. Just shove a bunch of foam around it. Here's another chunk here. Throw that back in there. There we go. That will keep that from freezing over. Get out of there, Tucker. That dog is a little bugger. Get out of there. Get. 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 Get out. Now, get going. You know you're not supposed to be in there. Tell by the look on your face. You little bugger. You get out of here. Got George all trained to stay out of the pond, but not that one so much. So now that I get that done, I got a rain barrel here that looks like it's pretty much thawed out. So I'll open this valve, and this will fill the pond up. There we go. As this barrel fills back up. And that's how I make it so I don't have to refill the pond every time. Plug the pump back in, and this will fill up again, and then we'll plug the heater in once it's full. But that will fill the pond as this barrel's filling. So I kind of got a good little setup going here. As long as that barrel's full, we can backwash this barrel, because that will actually replenish this pond, the water level. Now we're just going to wait here, and we'll see how long it takes to fill this back up. Yesterday on the video, I don't know if you noticed, I didn't have this wire actually in the water, so it was giving me a false reading. It was actually 73. It takes a minute to fill this barrel up. I see it coming. You can see it on the side. See, it's slowly coming up. So when you're heating your pond, obviously you got to encapsulate your filter, as I did, with 2-inch foam, so the barrel doesn't freeze being out of the water. It's coming. Now, of course, in the summertime when you backwash this, I hose it out as well and drain all the shit out of the bottom of it. But I don't need to do that right now because this will catch most of it. As you can see, there's some coming up and around it. So I'm going to have to get some more foam and stick in there, because that's not filtering nothing if it's coming up like that. Frig, I got to go get another piece of foam. Hang tight. I'll be right back. I'm going to have to find some old cushions. I'm going to run out of this stuff soon. Huh? What?
Finding that.
Well, it's not a problem. I just got to look for it. People are selling cushions all the time online. If anybody's watching this and you know anybody with old cushions, let me know. Leave a comment down below. Or send them to me. What the hell? Why wouldn't you? So what I'll do now is I'll just put some more of this foam in and around over here. Like this. Put another rock in there. And maybe one more rock. Over here. And there we go. That will filter the water that's going around and back into the pond. I just got to hang out here for a few minutes and make sure this doesn't start to get real close to the top, because if it overflows, that's how I lose water in the pond. Holy cow. My rain barrel definitely froze because it knocked the overflow right out of it. You probably can't see, I apologize, but this goes into the rain barrel. And then this goes on to here, and this goes on to here. Yeah, it's definitely definitely settled. I'm gonna have to readjust all this in the spring. But at least it's still draining slowly. The pond level definitely went down. So hopefully that tops it back up. It should. We do have a little leakage down here. That's better. See, I still got half a barrel here. So once that all comes out of there, I should be good. It's definitely pouring slow. But it'll definitely top the pond back up. Should make sure nothing's leaking down here. I forget to check that. Always check your valve too to make sure it's not leaking. Can you see? Hopefully. I wanted you shut anyways. So everything looks pretty dry in there, so we're good there. Put this back together. There. There. And there. Perfect. I know it's kind of a redneck outfit, but it works. Whatever works. Double checking here again. Yep, we're good. So there we go. Now you can plug the heat back in. Where'd my timer go? Right here. Okay. I got kind of a wiring nightmare in here, which is fine. I'll straighten it out later. 71. I'm gonna put this on here, just a little extra weight. Well, there you go. That's a video on how I backwash my filter. If you want to see more of that, let me know. But that will make this water a lot cleaner because I haven't done that all winter. So I'll give this a couple days and I won't have any floaties in the pond. So it'll be perfect. I did feed the fish already. You missed that one. I didn't forget nothing, did I? Yeah, I got to throw those filter pads out, the dirty ones. I'll grab myself a garbage bag and do that. My GoPro light's working better today. I think what I did is, I think I might have left it on, to be honest with you. I think that's what happened. So much easier making videos when you have something to do. I'll try a bit of food, but they probably already eaten. They're probably full. But I'll just give them a little bit more to see if they come up. I definitely spooked them from cleaning the filter. Oh, maybe not. Well, they're not as spooked as I thought. Damn it, I just unplugged my mic. Can you hear the difference? Probably. Everything's all messed up. Hold on a minute here. There we go. Plug back in. Did it make a difference? Probably not. 10-4? I don't know. I might have disconnected it for good. That's really weird. My battery pack don't seem to be charging the GoPro when it's recording. Another thing to check into now. Huh. Well, there you go. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. It was just a little video on backwashing the filter and changing the pads. That's what I got to do once a month through the summer. So it's quite a bit of work, but it's fun. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe and like and hit that notification. And remember, don't stop. We'll see you on the next one.